There's Toby. We'll do this again. So he's going to help me with the tarp. He said that I'm going to do it by myself, and he's just going to sit back and watch and correct me when I go wrong. So, but I'm not going to film that part. You already seen us put it up. That's Toby. He's snorting, whatever it is. That's what we're getting ready to do. And then we're going to take the top off my Jeep. So that's going to be fun. It'll be the first time. You know what? I didn't take it off last year at all. So this will be the first time in a year that I took the whole top off. So that'll be fun. All right, y'all, I did it. A little hot, but I did it. I don't have the sag like we did when we did it the other day. So Earl showed me how to do it. There's my Jeep. So these guidelines, I can't say them right. These right here that coming from the pole, I had them out the wrong way. It looks so much better than it did the other day. I think I got it now. I did it all by myself except for putting it on the start, you know, trying to get it over the back end of the Jeep. I think with more practice, I probably could do that by myself. I'm so short, I can't really reach the very top of the Jeep. And, you know, bring it over to the other side. We're going to install a tailgate table. I've been wanting one ever since I had my Jeep. I think it's the coolest thing. We're going to install that, and I'll show you the process. We just got this panel here off, and then the table will go in there. Ordered this online from Rough Country Suspension System. Y'all know I have Earl out here with me, right? Not doing this by myself. Me and the drill, no. I'm doing what I can. I can put in little spacers in that little hole there. So I did that. That Jeep. Isn't that neat? I love it. Look how neat that is. So we fold it up. It's got little latches. It tucks away like that. I like it. I've been wanting one ever since I got a Jeep. I've had Jeep, what, 4 years? Yeah. Finally got it. All right, next thing, we're going to take the top off. But I don't know how much of that I can show you because we got to have help. I don't want to film people who don't want to be filmed. So here's our little tool set. Just got this little wrench here. We unscrew all these little screws. There's 3 on this side, and then there's 3 on that side. And there's some up in the roof. There's 8 of those that come out of the roof. The roof screws go there. Then they have a place for the windshield, if you want to take the windshield out. We've never done that before. And then we have taken the doors off before, so you put your door hinges here. Good morning, y'all. Day's Thursday.
Good morning.
I had to run in Food Line to get some butter and some milk. Will you see I come out with anything?
What happened?
I don't have my butter. I ain't about changing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because when something works, I'm all about it. I'm making peanut butter delights because tonight, Thursday night, is our bowling league, and it's the last night of this season. And so the last night of every season, we have a little party, a little get together, have food like pizzas, and people just bring stuff. And I always make peanut butter delights from our team. Mm-hmm. You know, I got them guys on my team, they ain't about to bring up. So I make peanut butter delights. Anthony said, here, what we're bringing. Gives me the paper. I said, we're going to take peanut butter delights. So that's my specialty. Mercy. That's what I make. And so.
And they're good.
Yeah, and so I got to go somewhere else to get butter. But we're thinking about going to the Beehive after our live And so they got a food line right there. And I'll remind me to go in.
Okay, I'll try. I'm not going to promise.
All right, let's go get some coffee and get ready to go live.
Didn't we just have a good time on live?
We sure did.
I enjoyed it so much. I know it's not the same thing as being right there sitting at the table with us, but it feels more like we are. It feels like we are, though, than when we just put out videos. It feels like we're right there together to talk to each other. Can you find that Tina sign? Where's it at? Y'all, we couldn't put it in the back. We're afraid it'd blow out, so I got it here. So we're on our way to the thrift store. We got us a good swift of something. I don't know what it was, but it sure stunk.
It's just enough to land.
Phew, it was stinking. It feels nice. It feels nice riding with the top off.
We're going to go in and see what we can find. And then I got to go to Food Line, so
get butter.
Don't let me forget to get that butter.
Get that butter. Get that
and
butter.
I got to get milk. Don't forget that.
Milk and butter.
So I didn't get to say my idea, but I went on there a while ago. I enjoyed that live so good, y'all. That was so much fun. We didn't have any trolls.
I know, that was nice.
So that was nice. And we really enjoyed ourselves. So thank y'all to everybody that tuned in. And thank you to everybody that is watching the replay. So if you watch replay, do hashtag replay.
Yep.
That's fun. All right, we're just going to see if we can find y'all.
Bye.
For real.
I like it.
Oh, look at this dress. Oh, there's your wind chime.
There's a wind chime. I need a new one. Believe it or not, we found us something. And Nett found a right much. And that is very surprising because hardly ever she finds anything that fits her right or that she likes. So
everything I got was $20. That's some capri. The name is St. John's Bay.
They're cute. Look at them. Let me show you the legs. And they look really good on them.
Another St. John's Bay capris.
I've never heard of it. Now they're cute. Look at these.
They got little ties at the end.
They draw the string up a little bit.
Got little pockets on the back.
She likes these little things like this, a pocket.
The next two pair are loud.
I talked Rita these because I said she could wear them around the house.
And I probably will wear them around the house. They're a little shorter than I like to wear out in public. But these are, and plus they're a little bit big.
Comfortable.
They ain't too much big because I'm about to get back in that size. But they're comfortable, but they're not my size. They're a size up. And these are Crown and Ivy. And if you know anything about Crown and Ivy, that's a pretty
popular name.
That's a pretty expensive brand. And I love Crown and Ivy. I have a lot of Crown and Ivy clothes.
I do too.
Yeah, and they're loud.
But you know what? I told her, even though they're short, they're comfortable.
They are comfortable, and I can, wear them like she said around the house, cutting
grass, sitting around, whatever. Yes. Think about this now. All this was only $20.
Same for these. These are Crown and Ivy, and they got the little scallop legs. Which I think are cute too. And I got these. These are like navy blue. These are Crown and Ivy. These are my size. They're Crown and Ivy, like little navy blue. Southern Couture. Pray big, even when you feel small.
I love that. You cannot beat that, guys. You cannot beat it with a stick.
No, all of it, is like expensive, especially that Crown and Ivy. They're pretty,
Yeah, they're nice.
It depends what you feel is expensive, but.
And it found me this. I didn't see it, but it's not. It's comfortable. And look at there.
I found that over there.
It's long and it fits me pretty good. It's got a little V-neck. And
it's Wonderly, and that's from that's the name brand.
I'm always needing some hangers. These are 50 cents for the bunch, and $1 for this bunch. Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with that?
Then we walked over to the food line. Y'all know I need butter and milk. Well, they didn't have my butter, y'all. They must quit carrying that type of butter. Imperial. Do y'all still carry it? So I got some milk. This is nothing exciting. I got a half gallon of milk. I gotta have, making peanut butter delights. And so I just went with the Blue Bonnet.
Yeah. I get Blue Bonnet a lot.
Nothing against it. It's just I've always used the Imperial. I don't like to change it.
It's like she said, once you use something that turns out good, you stick with it.
You know how much this was, y'all?
No, that's a deal.
80 cents. Choose the Food Line app.
Food Line app. We're going to eat at the park here. Nett's going to get all the stuff out. Got a little cup. Look at the cup holders, guys. Ain't that absolutely neat?
We got us some ginger ale.
Y'all, we got cheeseburger fries. Ain't that neat looking? We're sharing some fries, y'all.
Look at us. We'll go ahead and end our vlog here. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for joining us on our live. That was really fun.
We had a good time, y'all.
See you next time. Love you. Bye.
Bye.